Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I have a makeup tutorial for you guys. I realize I haven't done this in quite a long time, so I thought I would pop one up here for the new year. So today's video is going to be kind of like a quick and easy, back to school, just woke up really early in the morning and I have to put on my face makeup tutorial. I realized that I have a new routine for myself that I haven't yet filmed, so here it is. This also is a little different setup, so if you guys like it, please do let me know. But without further ado, let's get started. So before I start with my face, I usually like putting on a lip balm. So I have here the Elizabeth Arden Nourishing Lip Balm SPF 20. This is just the 8-hour cream one, so I'm just going to put that on. So now that I have my lips taken care of, I'm going to go in with some facial oils that I really like using. So I realize that my skin gets really parched during the winter months, so I've incorporated this little guy into my makeup setup. This is the Milk Makeup Sunshine Oil, and I really like this. It comes in a little roller ball that I'm not too sure I am fully in love with, but it is really easy to use. Normally I would just take this and roll it onto my fingers and then just pat it into my skin and massage it in. So I just do this all over my whole face, so my skin is really nice and radiant, and I do actually use another oil as well that I'll show you in a bit. So now it's about time I put on foundation, and the one that I'm currently using is this one from Makeup Forever. This one is the Ultra HD foundation, and I have this in the shade R230. I find this really nice on my skin. It's also really good on camera. So I generally like using 1.5 pumps of this, and I put it onto the back of my hand. So I really like mixing oils in with my foundations. This is the CoverFX Radiant Oil, and it comes in a little dropper. Again, this was one of the items that I picked up in the Sephora Favorites box with the same Milk Makeup Oil. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this in the little dropper, and I'm going to mix it in with my foundation on the back of my hand. So I'm just going to do maybe 2 drops of this, and I'm going to mix it with my finger and then apply it directly onto my face. This particular oil has a little bit of a scent. I think it is lemongrass or something like that. So that is why I like mixing it in with my foundation. Then I'm going to take my damp beauty blender. This one is super dirty, but I'm just going to gently bounce this on my face to put on my foundation. I'm just gently bouncing my beauty blender all over my face, and you can already see how radiant those oils made my skin look. Now it's about time I put on some of my concealers. These are concealers that I've been using forever. I have the Naked Skin Concealer from Urban Decay, and this is in their lightest shade, Fair Neutral. And I also have this MAC Select Moisture Cover Concealer, and this is in the shade NC15. I like using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer underneath my eyes right here. I just put a little bit, and then I like going in with my MAC one just on any areas that I find are still really red, so mostly my cheeks and a little bit on my chin. And then again I'll go in with my beauty blender. So now that I have my base done, I usually go in with my brows now. And if you watched me before, then you know I really like using soap brows because it makes me use a little bit less of my brow pencil. So I have here a spoolie that I have run under my tap when I was getting my beauty blender damp. And then I have here a Pears Soap. This is like a translucent soap. I take the wet spoolie and then I kind of just scrub at the soap a little bit. And then I gently rub it into my brow hairs, and this kind of acts as a brow gel before you put on your brow product. And then I'm just gonna wait for that to set a little bit. Make sure you don't have any extra large bubbles or suds on your brows, or else you're totally gonna see that on your makeup and it's gonna ruin the effect. I recently did a video on this MAC Quik Trick Stick. I have this in the shade Softly Does It and Tight & Tawny, so I'm going to be using the contour end. MAC has different color combinations, and I believe they have a stick that's also just blushes. So I'm just drawing on little lines on my face for my bronzer and contour. I really like this shade. I think it is perfect for my skin. So this is the e.l.f. Small Stippling Brush, and I'm just going to use this to gently blend this into my skin. I really like using a brush versus my fingers. I really like using this because it is really quick and I don't really need to be super precise with it. So again, I'm using another MAC product. This is the MAC Matte Bronze Bronzer, and I have this on a Morphe E4 brush. This is just a little angled brush, and I just like getting a little bit onto my brush and gently going over. I'm going to take the highlight side of this MAC Quik Trick Stick in Softly Does It, and I'm just going to put this onto my cheekbones and blend it in with my fingers. And just for something a little bit extra, sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. This is the Too Faced Candlelight Rosy Glow Highlighter. I'm just going to take this on a small highlight brush, get a little bit of the two shades here, and gently dust this over my highlight. Again, sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. It kind of just depends on how I'm feeling that morning. Now I can go in with my brows. This is the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Ebony. I've been using this forever, so I'm just going to fast forward through this. So that is my base done. I usually skip blush, but now I'm going to move on to my eyes. I'm going to first prime my eyes with the Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. I'm going to put a little bit of this onto my finger. So I'm just putting this over my eyelids to act as a base, but I'm also going to be putting on a cream shadow. This is the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in the shade Constructivist. I've been using this literally non-stop. This is kind of like a warm, reddy brown color. I'm just going to put a little bit onto my fingertip and put that onto my eyelid. So I'm taking a Real Techniques domed shadow brush, and I'm just going to lightly buff that into my eyelid. I just want to make sure it is really nice and blended so it's not super harsh. Sometimes I would leave my eye look just like this, just with the Paint Pot and the primer, and it's just perfect. But lately I've been using some more MAC eyeshadows. I'm going to be using this one today, which is called Brown Script. I've been loving it lately. I've literally been using it every single day. So I'm just taking a little bit onto a fluffy blending brush, tapping off the excess, and I'm just going to brush that all over my eyelid. This eyeshadow is super pigmented. I believe it is a matte squared formula as well, and it is so gorgeous. I'm using it literally every single day. I like using a mix of two different eyeliners. Again, these are both from MAC. I have the Smoulder Eye Kohl here, and then I also have a coffee eye pencil. I generally really like using Smolder on the top of my eyelid, and then I like using coffee on the bottom. So I'm taking a small smudgy brush and I'm just running that along my lash line just to smoke out the eyeliner. I really like the effect that Smolder gives. You have a lot of playtime with it, so you can make a super smoky eye if you want. If I have enough time in the morning, I would tightline my lids as well, but most of the time I kind of just leave it like that. No one's looking super close at me. So now I'm taking coffee and I'm just going to run that underneath here. And then I'm going to smudge it out. Sometimes I just use my finger, but seeing as I'm filming this video, I'll be a little professional. So I'm almost done with this look. I'm just going to curl my lashes and go in with mascara. The current mascara that I am using is the Maybelline The Falsies Push Up Angel. It comes in this gorgeous purpley packaging. I actually really like the brush on this. It is a synthetic brush, so it is completely plastic, but I really like the shape of it. I think it gets my lashes really, really nice and long. I can also get into the really, really tight corners with these. On my bottom lashes, I'm going to be using this MAC mascara. This is the MAC Extended Play. I love this so much. It has the tiniest, little, skinniest brush ever, and I'm just going to use it on my bottom lashes. So this makeup look is pretty much complete. I just need to choose the lip product that I want to use. Generally, it is going to be a MAC lip liner because I find they last throughout the day and I don't really need to touch them up. So I have a few MAC lip liners, and today I'm going to be using MAC's Whirl Lip Liner. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. This is basically the makeup that I do every single day. It is super easy and quick to do, especially in the mornings when you are a little bit half awake. If you guys want to see more videos like this, then please do let me know in the comments down below and give this video a thumbs up. I will leave links to all of the products down below in the description box, as well as my social media. So I'm going to go get back to work now, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!